Welcome back. We brought Patron Saint back just about breakfast hours and beyond. Marie's joining us once again. We have Gage joining us this time. Chef Gage, I should say, shall we?
Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming in.
Absolutely, thanks for having me.
So we were talking earlier about the fact that it's not just about going in for a pastry in the morning. You can get a pastry in the morning with some coffee or an espresso and then stay the whole day and just indulge in some great lunch and dinner too.
Exactly, especially with coffee shops, sometimes I feel like if you only have pastries and caffeine by noon, you're just shaking. But you love being in the space, you may be settled in, so we have a lot of like very hearty, vegetable-forward lunch options that are also great for dinner. And something that we're showing today is our signature broccoli melt, which is been on our menu since day one.
So is this a vegetarian dish then?
It's vegetarian, and it's very hearty though.
I love a good vegetarian dish that has some heartiness to it. So you're full still when you're done. All right,
exactly.
what did you, is this your creation or how did this all come to be? Because that's a really cool idea.
It was a collaborative idea.
Okay.
I was just with the start of the restaurant and the menu, you know, getting something out there, trying to hit the vegetarian notes of, you know, just having more options for everybody.
So do you roast the broccoli or how do you cook the broccoli first?
Yeah, so the broccoli is just simply roasted, some oil, neutral oil, and salt.
And then what else are you adding on to this right now?
So we have
so
our spicy mayo that's
Okay.
seasoned with caramelized fennel and Calabrian chilies. And then
So it's got a little bit of kick to it?
Yes, definitely. A little bit of kick, a
like
little bit of
a
something
little
to
bit of a kick.
balance. We do also use a soy-based mayo to keep it all vegetarian and
Vegan. Yep. And everything we do is pretty simple, but there is a lot of extra added flavor. And I think that's what I have the most pride for this menu and what our team does is that we really like take everything to the next level. So we could just buy jardinera, which is pickled vegetables, but basically we take all of these down and we want it to be the perfect level of sweet and pickle, and we make it in-house ourselves.
Again, it's just that European approach that we so need in America more of. And so the fact that you're doing that, I mean, gosh, this beautiful display of fresh veggies here is insane.
Yep, and turns into the relish. So.
And so that's the relish then?
Yes.
Okay.
So then we put the provolone cheese on, and anything that we can't make in-house, we find locally the best option we have. So actually Leavened makes these hoagie rolls. It's something that our small
have great
kitchen
bread.
isn't able to do, and we definitely love everything Ian does. So we get those in fresh baked for us and use those for our broccoli melt.
I love the collaboration too locally
absolutely.
with everybody with things like this. All right, so you would just top that on there and heat that up.
put it in the
And
oven.
We'll go ahead and roast it.
this is amazing. I've had your salads. They're absolutely delicious.
Thank you.
And again, if you missed our segment earlier, when you walk into Patron Saint, you're walking in, you feel like you're in Europe, first of all. They have these beautiful big windows, so all that natural light is coming in on you. And even in the wintertime, I feel like it'd be beautiful with the snow falling. It's like there's no season that would be a bad season there.
Exactly. Snow, when the snow is falling, it feels like you're watching a snow globe from the outside. It is so cozy and so nice. I can't wait for Christmas decorations to start. That'll be at the end of the month. My mom is in charge of all the decorations. We take a whole day to put them all up. But yeah, it really makes that feeling really warm and cozy.
It's beautiful. You put so much work into just the ambiance too. I mean, from the chairs to the floor and the place. And you kept some of the old building itself too, right? As part of it?
Exactly. So I mean, when I walked into this space, it was full of character. So it's an old tile factory. So we kept all the tiles on there. It actually was their showroom. So there's a bunch of different glass tile all over the walls with these arches. I did not build those in, but what we did is we kept the floors original. We kept all that, and we just worked off of it. And I think that's what gives it. You can't really build character.
No.
You have to find it and just build upon it. And I feel
it can't be built the same way it used to
No,
be, right?
it can't
Nothing
be.
is the same.
So we're gonna cut into that,
But this
and-
can be built into something beautiful.
Yes,
that is for sure. Look at that.
Absolutely.
So your hours are, what time do you open?
So we're open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday
Okay.
to Friday, and then Saturdays we're open 8 to 3, and then Saturday nights and Sundays we are closed, but we actually do our private events, and so that's been something we've been doing since we opened, but has really taken off in the last year. So showers.
I hear you're booked up all the time.
It's really exciting. We get to see so many people. Actually, we just hosted a baby shower, and a couple months later, I just saw her in with the baby for the first time. So just see, like,
sweet, the memories that people keep, they come back. And that must be so rewarding for you.
It is.
And then, when they have an event there with you, we work with the chef, we get the food all figured out for the event. And
Exactly. So we do food, we do the full beverage. We're basically a turnkey operation with that, where your staff's there, we don't have to rent anything in. We have all of the plates, the tableware, everything like that. But if you want to jazz it up and bring in linens and a bunch of different decor. That's also
do that too.
Yeah, we've seen the space transformed for so many different events. You know, we're having a retirement party at the end of the month, so it really can be used in a lot of different ways.
You're busy. You're going to be very busy.
We keep busy.
I asked pastry chef Michael earlier what his favorite thing was to make. What is yours? Do you have a favorite thing on the recipe or on the menu that you think people should definitely order when they come in?
Oh, absolutely. Right now, for our fall menu, we're running a roasted vegetable dish. It is one of
Okay.
my personal favorites.
Okay.
Just start off with a nice parsnip puree and a bunch of like fall vegetables. So mushrooms, delicata squash, carrots, roasted grapes, and apple fennel mostarda.
Well, it sounds
really delicious.
See, again, the creativity. And she was the one who taught me that a spritz is not always an Aperol spritz. There's all
Exactly.
kinds of spritzes, and she can hook you up with all of them too. She makes them
Absolutely.
really good there. Thank you so much for
Our
coming in. Thank you,
pleasure.
Gage, for
Thanks
being
for
here
having
today.
us.
And thank you again to pastry chef Michael, who was also with us earlier. Thank